Hey there, Yellow Jackets. This is Kelly Stiegel with On the Flats. Georgia Tech will face the Duke Blue Devils today for their last ACC game of the season. After a tough loss to Miami last week, this could be the Jackets' last chance to clinch that elusive sixth victory before heading to Athens over Thanksgiving weekend to face the Bulldogs. The Blue Devils' defense hasn't been very effective at stopping the run this season, giving up 192 yards per game. Let's hope that this game will be the blowout that Tech fans have been waiting for. Duke received the ball to begin the game, but weren't able to score on their first drive. The Yellow Jackets got the ball at their 46-yard line and drove down the field. Even with a 35-yard rush by Anthony Allen, the Jackets were forced to kick a field goal of 41 yards, which gave them their first 3 points. Duke answered with a field goal of their own, which was kicked an impressive 52 yards by kicker Will Snyderline. Tech got another field goal at the beginning of the second quarter, this one for 43 yards. Duke scored the first touchdown of the game at the end of the second quarter, putting them up 10-6. They were able to punch in yet another field goal before halftime, which increased their lead to 13-6. After losing senior quarterback Joshua Nesbitt with a broken arm in the Virginia Tech game, redshirt sophomore Tevin Washington has had to fill in as the head of the triple option. He's had an impressive showing coming in mid-season, and I had a chance to talk to him this week about his time as quarterback so far.
I'm from Wetumpka, Alabama.
Oh, wow, where is that exactly?
It's about 15 minutes from Montgomery.
And what made you decide to play football at Georgia Tech?
Georgia Tech was one of the few schools that offered me a quarterback. Okay. I still wanted to pursue playing quarterback in college, so that's why I chose to come to Georgia Tech.
Okay, did other schools give you offers in other positions?
Yeah, I got offers as a safety and as a slot receiver.
I know it must have been hard coming in as head quarterback midseason. You know, when you saw Nesbitt get hurt in the Virginia Tech game, what was going through your mind?
Just going in, try to help the team as much as I can, and just try to do my job, and no more than that.
Were you nervous at all to go in?
I didn't have time for no nerves. Just had to go in and step up and be ready.
And how has Nesbitt been helping you out? Has he been like a sideline coach?
He's been in my ear just telling me what I do wrong and just trying to coach me up as much as he can help me and just telling me little things, what to do better and how to manage the team. What
do you think we need to do next week in order to beat the University of Georgia?
I think we just need to take care of Georgia Tech, and as long as we do our job and don't beat ourselves, we'll be fine.
Senior kicker Scott Blair continued as Tech's leading scorer at the beginning of the second half with his third field goal of the game. In the middle of the third quarter, Mario Butler intercepted a pass thrown by freshman quarterback Brandon Connett. Mario ran the ball 85 yards to give the Jackets their first touchdown of the game. The game momentum was in Tech's favor now, and they scored again with a 1-yard rush by quarterback Tevin Washington at the end of the third quarter, putting them up 23-13. Duke tried to close the gap at the beginning of the fourth quarter with another touchdown, which was brought in by Austin Kelly after a 37-yard pass. Georgia Tech scored the last touchdown of the game with a long pass to receiver Stephen Hill, which he brought in to end the game 30-20.
We had a chance to really bury them early on, and we couldn't get out of our own way. It was almost deja vu of the way the season goes. We get down on their side of the field, we get penalties, we fumble the ball, we do whatever to stop us, and then they drop the kick, and we try to pick the thing up, knowing you can't advance a muff kick. I guess I know, I'm not sure they do. So I didn't do a very good job getting that across to them.
Over the last couple of games, Coach Johnson said we really haven't had any sacks and turnovers since Middle Tennessee State. So that's one thing that I went in with a chip on my shoulder personally, because I'm a senior going into this game, just knowing that somebody has to make the play, and it just turned out it was me.
There's a battle of rushing versus passing today as the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets rushed for over 300 yards and the Duke Blue Devils passed for over 300. A number of the Georgia Tech seniors had impressive games. Scott Blair kicked 3 field goals and Mario Butler caught an interception which he ran in 85 yards for a touchdown. The Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets ended up beating Duke 30-20 and are now bowl eligible. They'll travel to Athens next week to face the University of Georgia Bulldogs. As for On the Flats, this is our last game of the season, so until next year, I'm Kelly Stiegel, and go Jackets.